Cyberpunk 2077, released on 12/10/2020. We completed this game on Xbox Series X, played on Xbox One X, Xbox Series X and S, and on PC. PC is the definitive platform, or a Series X or S or PlayStation 5 most likely. It's rare, but sometimes some stories are so thick that the creators go so as far as hitting you over the head with the main theme, plot, or point of the story in their launch trailers. You watch and you think they're just being metaphorical or just poetic with their language, but no, they spoil the game in the trailer and you didn't even know it. Test of a person's true value is death, staring it down. You believe you have cheated death, but it was death that's cheated you. This is what you spend the entirety of the game doing, staring down death. It's a decent premise for a game, but leaves you with a bittersweet taste when you finish. You can spend hundreds of hours exploring Night City, meeting its different fixtures, completing jobs, and building up street cred, all the while being motivated by one purpose: find a life-saving cure for your situation. You would think a game with multiple endings and branching narratives would at least include one happy ending. There is definitely what they consider the good, the bad, and meh endings here, and I would think many people might have a different order of which is which. On the technical side, the game was riddled with bugs, many game-breaking. After launch, I ran into 2 game-breaking bugs right after the opening mission that literally stopped my progression and required either a restart, then waiting for the first patch to come out 2 days after launch. The fact that we are now more than 2 months in and they have added patches that have caused some new game-breaking bugs makes this even more unacceptable. CD Projekt Red seems to have taken 8 years to flesh out only one life path and make a satisfying ending for that one path. It's very clear what choices you need to make to get the best ending, but I would say the ending is still bittersweet because instead of leaving it open for a possible sequel, they give you a very definitive end that honestly didn't leave me very satisfied at all. The other life paths felt like they were missing their definitive endings and content. All the life path did was give you another dialogue option that made little difference than picking the right option. The hype machine definitely got away on this one with how they talked about the different life paths you could choose. I was expecting something more along the lines of Dragon Age Origins, where I'd be playing the prologue for about 1 to 2 hours before getting into the game. But like most companies and games that do this wrong, we are instead given a short intro and then a 6-month time span of a cutscene that you would have rather played than watched passively. One of the unfortunate things about this title is that even if you try to put all the negatives aside and just take it at value, you're constantly reminded of cut content every time you come across a door that just says locked. And there's also a skill area that appears to be glitched, and it looks like it will unlock some secret skills later in the game, but unfortunately this never unlocks and you never get any of these secret skills. This just drags the experience lower and lower, leaving these breadcrumbs of what could have been. Even more so knowing that all the future patches that are coming are to fix bugs and fix stability and not to add back in this lost content. Overall score is a 5 out of 10. This is a game that I would recommend you rent or you buy on sale. Definitely not worth the full price, and definitely not the shining pearl that CD Projekt Red thought it would be. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.